like the Cavs, we gotta let them know. They got it with a shield for bees head. They got it with a shield for bees head. They like the Cavs, we gotta let them know. Kell, we on, lie, we on. The Antoine Spot, broadcast.
What up? Yes, sir. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Welcome to this episode of the Antoine Spivey Sports and Entertainment Podcast Show with the fellas. Dar and Kell's The Truth. What's popping, y'all?
What's happening, world?
How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great.
I feel great, man. I gotta get at Kell's about something, man. I just gotta get.
It's always me.
It's always Kell's. It's always Kell's.
Kell's, you asked me a question before the show, so I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this number.
Okay.
In 2023, 43 receptions, 569 yards.
That's Genty, right?
In 2024, 23 receptions, 138 yards. So this year they focus more on his running. 374 yards and 374 carries for 2,600 yards, 29 touchdowns. Average yardage was 7 from the line of scrimmage. Come on, man.
Okay.
Ain't nobody in the NFL doing that.
Because ain't nobody.
Not 7 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Saquon Barkley.
Said that Dar was answering a question that was off before we got on air to Kell's concerning the Browns' number 2 pick, which we're going to have plenty of time to get into that. But I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Excuse me. On YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel at the Antoine Spivey Podcast Show. Also, thank you for everybody that's tuning in on the Diva Spivey Network. Second episode. First show was a success. Second show about to be the same thing, a success. Because again, as usual, we bring y'all nothing but them hot topics. And today, we're going to start it off with a big game tonight between the Thunder, the West leading Thunder, and the East leading Cavs. The number 1 ranked offense against the number 1 ranked defense. Could this be an NBA Finals preview? Let's talk about that. Cavs Thunder. Are we about to see tonight? Could tonight be a possible NBA Finals preview? Because I feel like the way things is going now, you know what I'm saying, that they keep on the pattern that they're going, I don't see a team out west beating OKC. I don't see a team in the East beating the Cavs. I mean, I know we got Boston, who we 1-1 against. As long as we don't play Atlanta, I'm good. As long as we don't see Atlanta, no time, none in the playoffs.
Right.
You say what, Kells?
You might see them. They might be the 8th seed, and we might be the 1st.
Man, I'm definitely not trying to.
I'm telling you, that's what.
I'm trying to. See Atlanta, man. Huh?
I said that's how I always go for Cleveland.
Nah, man, I'm cool. Like, for some odd reason, that's one of them teams that you can say got our number. But that would be a hell of a finals. Shea, Donovan, Darius, who's stepping up this year. Evan Mobley stepping up this year. Kells, you caught at the beginning of the season as far as Evan Mobley, the way he'll be utilized in Cleveland, and that's exactly what they're doing. And saying like the offense is, running quite swell, as I must say. So let me get your thoughts on it. Could tonight be, again, an NBA Finals preview, Kells?
Yeah, as long as they stay healthy. I think if they stay healthy, both teams got what it takes. They score points. They are very good at defense. I just looked it up. The Cavs defensive rating is better than OKC. OKC defensive rating is 102.7, and the Cavs is 109.8. But what OKC is doing better, though, than I think what the Cavs are doing is only allowing teams to score like 103 points a game.
Yeah.
We are giving up too many points.
I told y'all that like early in the season when we was giving up 139, 142. I'm like, man, our offense look good, but our defense, we can't be giving up too many points if we try to be a championship team. Go ahead, though.
And also, it seems like the Cavs are the number 1 team, offensive team, averaging 122 points. There's going to be a struggle because we do shoot from the field for like 50% from the field. So that's good. We are leading in the league in 3-point shooting. in 3-point shooting. Now we third in the league in 3-point shooting made. Boston and Chicago got us. Shit, you know, Boston
shooting like 50-something damn 3-pointers a game. And Chicago.
They make Boston got 674 made and Bulls got 590, and we got we got about 500, so 527. So we good on that. But this gonna come down to either this game gonna come down mainly with the bench play. Our bench gotta come play LeVert, Jerome, Strus, because you already know the superstars gonna take over. Shea and Donovan Mitchell gonna be at each other. So our second leading scorer, Garland or Mobley, gonna have to take it to Chet, because
Chet ain't playing.
He ain't playing.
Oh, then
he been out all season.
Hartenstein then. They're gonna have to play the Hartenstein. He gonna have to be physical with Hartenstein, because one thing Hartenstein can do is rebound the ball. And we gotta limit them to not so many open shots and offensive rebound. And we will win this game.
Kell just mentioned the superstars gonna show up, Shai Gilgeous and Donovan Mitchell. We know what Shai is doing all season, point wise, averaging over 30.
Yeah,
average over 30 points per game. What up, cuz?
Hey.
Donovan Mitchell averaging what, 23 points a game. We ain't really seen that Donovan Mitchell explosion game. Dar, you think we can see that tonight? Big game. Again, everybody looking at this possibly an NBA Finals preview. So are you expecting that? Are you expecting or want to see that big game, that big explosion point game wise for Donovan Mitchell?
I don't really think that type of game is necessary for Donovan Mitchell tonight for us to win. I think it's gonna mainly boil down to I was talking about it with my son, and he was like, if Mobley and Allen could stay aggressive against Hartenstein, then they should win the game. I don't really want to go away from what's been working. You know what I mean? I know last year Donovan Mitchell had a real high scoring game. But I don't think that'll be required tonight. I wouldn't mind seeing him going, dropping 45 on him, in a big win. But it all boils down to how our team playing, how our team shooting, and can we stay in the moment and continue to play like we've been playing? We got to get off. First things first, we got to play our style of play at home.
Keep that ball popping, move that ball.
We got to play the ball can't stop moving. And the only reason Donovan Mitchell was able to score as much as he did last year was because he put the team on his back, right? And so it was required because the ball movement wasn't what it was this year or last year compared to what it is this year. So in a nutshell, he don't have to do that tonight, but if he did, I wouldn't be surprised because it's prime time. It's number one versus number one. So it's gonna be a real competitive game. The Cavs gonna pull it out, of course, but I don't think Donovan Mitchell need to score over 30. But if he do, I wouldn't be surprised.
Kells, give me an X factor tonight for the Cavs. That need to, you just said Donovan, the stars gonna show up, Donovan, for the Cavs. Who was that X factor for us that need to have that game, that big game? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we know what OKC gonna bring. We know OKC got some shooters over there. Shea, Williams, Wallace. Don't forget the defense of Lou Dort, who can also hit a couple of outside shots as well. So we know what they're gonna bring. So,
is Alex Caruso playing? Because I ain't seen him inactive on that.
I don't know.
Because it's weird. Everywhere that Alex Caruso goes, the defense get better. It's just weird how that goes because he is a great defensive player.
As the Lakers, how bad the Lakers miss him now.
Right. So my X factor tonight would be rebounding the ball. Our bench play. Our bench really gotta. If we get up on a lead, we have to sustain it because Shea go get his. There's no stopping Shea, and Shea himself can take over a game by virtually his playmaking. You know, Shea is also averaging 6.1 assists a game, so he get his other people involved in the game that way. Our bench, I would like to see LeVert come out and shoot the ball well and put pressure on Jalen Williams because I feel like Jalen Williams gonna be playing, checking him. But mainly, I'm looking at the rebounding. That means Jared Allen and Mobley got to get Hartenstein off the boards and limit them. And limit
that boy Hartenstein getting double doubles over there at OKC.
Right.
Dog, give me an X factor for OKC. If OKC was to pull out, we'll try to pull out this game. We know Shea gonna do what he do. We know Wiggins gonna do what he do. Give me an X factor for OKC if they are expected to win.
I would say they bench. I would say they bench would really have to come through for them in order to beat the Cavs tonight because we all know that our bench is deep and we score at will. And their rotation, our rotation is second to none in the league right now. Like our coach believes in playing he goes deep in the bench. So you guaranteed to see 10, 11 players playing, maybe even 12. So our starters, scoring at will, doing what they do, but our bench come through, putting up big numbers, rebounding effectively, playing good defense. I would say OKC would have to match that to even consider winning tonight.
I'm gonna go with my X factor. I'm gonna go with Evan Mobley for the Cavs. We know what Donovan Mitchell gonna bring to the table. We know what Darius Garland is gonna bring to the table far as this year. Hopefully, Darius Garland can keep it up. But it seemed like when Mobley go, like they really be on. You know what I'm saying? Like when Mobley out there banging, getting them rebounds and getting them points, hitting his outside shots, he just playing good in the Florida offense. To me, it seemed like that's when the Cavs are at their best. And I know we have Donovan. I know he's our best player, but it just seems like when Evan Mobley is going and got it going, the Cavs are really at their best. So I'm looking at Evan Mobley tonight and to really take advantage of who's OKC got at the 4.
Shoot, it's on my tip of my tongue.
Hartenstein at the 5. They got Shea. It's Shea, Dort.
Oh man,
Is Casey Wallace starting or Alex Caruso?
I think Alex Caruso starting, and I think both of them start. I think Casey Wallace start too. Carson Wallace.
So you got Dort.
You got Dort, Hartenstein,
Williams,
Carson Wallace, Jalen Williams, and Shea.
No, it's one more.
So it's Shea, Williams, Caruso, Carson Wallace, and Hartenstein. That's fine.
So Lou Dort don't start?
I think Lou Dort come off the bench now.
Oh, no, that's not hard to believe. I think Lou Dort. Well, anyway, whoever playing that 4.
I think Dort come off the bench now. I think they sent them down to the bench. If I'm not, we'll soon find out.
We're about to find out tonight. But whoever playing at that 4, Evan Mobley got to take advantage of that mismatch. And then for OKC, you touched on it a little bit earlier, Kell. I think it's Hartenstein. If we could keep him off the boards and limit OKC second chance opportunities, because people got to understand, like the Cavs in the top 5, top 3 defense themselves. So, we could play some defense, especially play team defense. So if we could keep them off the boards and keep them from getting second chance points, I believe that can also help the Cavs win. But if OKC is able to do that, then if Hartenstein able to crash the boards, get them second chance opportunities to knock down shots, then OKC have a chance of winning. But for us, it's Evan Mobley. For them, it's Isaiah Hartenstein.
I got a question. Why is it that we got Mobley and Allen that we cannot rebound as well? That's weird to me.
What you mean?
Like, we give up a lot of offensive rebounds. We really do give up. That's why teams be scoring a lot on us.
Because I think a lot of times teams getting a lot of long rebounds on the Cavs.
Yeah, shooting a three.
Like, so I think that could play a little bit into why Mobley and Jared Allen is not dominating it as you may feel on a rebounding end.
Yeah, because they.
But I think that's what it is. But
Okay,
we can clean that up. We just guards gotta box out a little bit more.
box out.
Yeah, gotta box out a little bit more. Let me get y'all predictions on tonight. What y'all got? Who winning and what's the score?
Cavs 135, OKC 120.
We beat them by 15.
Yeah, because of the bench play. Our bench gonna outplay their bench.
Both teams coming in hot. OKC winning 15 straight, Cavs winning 10 straight. Dar, who you got tonight and what's the score?
I'm gonna take the Cavs. 185 to 100. No,
what?
185? Shit,
man.
They got Wilt Chamberlain out there.
Damn, 185. Shit. The bench scored 15 plus.
I had to say the Cavs 131, Charlotte 127, OKC, I'm sorry.
Charlotte
127.
131,
127.
We can all agree, everybody on this panel taking the Cavs. I got the Cavs. I got the Cavs winning. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game as well. I'm looking at Cavs 142.
Damn.
OKC. I got the Cavs by 11, 142 to 131. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
And you remember, we talk about the number one and number two defensive ranking things. We talk about scoring.
No, I mean, you know what? Yeah, I'll take that back. I still think it'll be a high-scoring game. I say Cavs 128, OKC 119.
I said they're going to,
119, 128. That's what I got. 128, 119. Cavs.
I can see
Let's
that.
go. Let's go, Cavs. Let's get this dub.
Cavs. Oh,
Let's go, Cavs. Get this dub.
Yeah, I was trying to sing. Here we go.
We had a lot of coaches getting fired. It seemed like, it's a lot more black coaches. Mike Brown being fired, and it's across all sports. Mike Brown being fired. Antonio Pierce being fired. Gerard Mayo being fired after one season. You said what?
I said Gerard Mayo.
Yeah. Is this? I know this been talked about a lot. I know it still comes up and around the sports world, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, whatever sport, but mainly basketball and football. Why do y'all think black coaches continue to not get the fair treatment or the fair shake on being a head coach in the NFL, with the exception of somebody like Mike Tomlin, who he doing his job, but amid all the coaches getting fired, what y'all really think is going on, Dar?
All right, so I'm gonna just be blatant. I'm gonna just be real blatant. We all know it's still a lot of racism. These owners, it's a results type both leagues are result. They want results. Results is what get you those extensions, what get you those big contracts, will get you, those seats filled, which boosts your marketing. As long as you winning, you fine. The only it's the truth. The only
but that's just some bullshit though, because a person like Jerome Mayo,
the only thing that makes Mike Tomlin different.
You say what?
The only thing that makes Mike Tomlin different in this situation is that the Rooneys have only had 3 coaches in damn near their existence.
I mean, I get it. But a motherfucker like Jerome Mayo,
they believe in they have established continuity, win or lose, with their team. That's how they run their team.
It also can mean
I didn't expect. I mean, Kraft. I kind of knew Jerome Mayo wasn't gonna last. He's not. He wasn't. He really was. He was just. He was a Band-Aid. He was a Band-Aid.
1 year?
Right.
He was a Band-Aid until Kraft could figure out something different. And more than likely, guess who's available? Vrabel. He was available last year.
Yeah. So
but because Mayo got the team in the middle of the season last year? Was it the middle of the season? He got him at the beginning of the season because Belichick retired, right? Okay, so
Belichick got fired at the end of the year.
Okay, so Jerome Mayo was his successor. Okay, so it was only right. You give Jerome Mayo, because you got to remember, man, they still trying to fill in and get their that Rooney Rule and the affirmative action and get it out of the way, right? Bill Belichick been a coach for the New England Patriots for what? Damn near 20 years?
Yes.
20 years. All right. So now Bob Kraft then got his diversity, equity, and inclusion out of the way. He hired Jerome Mayo. It didn't work. Now he can move on to somebody else, probably more than likely of another
it didn't work.
ethnic background.
He was a rookie. He was a rookie coach with a rookie quarterback.
They wasn't gonna see it through, man. They
wasn't with no Roberts, and then
they wasn't gonna see it.
In the beginning of the year,
they were never gonna see it through. Antonio Pierce. The only reason Antonio Pierce lasted as long as he did was because he got in in the middle of the season.
He got in the middle.
He got in the middle when they started doing something. So now you give him that contract, you give him a year and see what happened. They didn't do much. They didn't do much more this year.
Again, he lose his starting quarterback, his starting running back. Did you trade Devontae Adams?
You lost your starting defensive end.
Starting defensive end. I don't understand. That ain't giving the dude no chance. And then you say he could bring in Mike Vrabel. So what is Vrabel gonna come in there and do different? With that personnel. How you feel about it, Kells?
Vrabel was on the championship teams.
I can say this.
Jerome Mayo.
Right. Jerome Mayo was handpicked by Robert Kraft to succeed.
Yes, he was.
Yes,
he was.
So if anybody would have had a longer leash, it should have been him. Right. Because he was handpicked by the owner. The owner really liked him. So I feel like this.
Him firing him was him admitting that he made a mistake.
And he came out and said he made a mistake. He wasn't ready for coaching. But that's your fault. So that's your fault. If you thought he wasn't ready for the coaching job, then you should not have gained him. What I think Kraft did was thinking that he was going to get another Bill Belichick, and it didn't work out. So he had egg on his face, so he fired him, which is effed up. Messed up. But as a coach in any type of setting or any type of race, you already know if you're not going to win, you might get fired. But it seems like it's always the black coaches that get fired the most. And it always seems like the black coaches always get the less. Let's say, for example, Ben Johnson, Detroit. Guess where he might go? He might go to the Chicago Bears. But guess what the Bears got? A dang on quarterback, unquote. You know what I'm saying? Now, Antonio Pierce, he came in, rah. They only had like 3 wins, almost got them to the playoffs. All right, you a head coach. What happened? Everybody got all upset. Devontae Adams didn't want to be there no more. All these injuries. Guess what? He gets fired because the morale of the team ain't there no more.
When you lose the locker room, it's over with.
I don't even think he lost the locker room. Ain't nobody came out of Vegas talking about he couldn't coach. It was just that they see these sassy names that's gonna be available, and they think it's better for them. But you have no staff. Ben Johnson. I think Eric Glenn gonna get a job. But I think Detroit whole defensive staff about to get a head coaching job, especially if they win the Super Bowl. So Eric Glenn.
That's how it go though. That's exactly how it goes.
So this is what you should have did.
Look at Bieniemy, right? Look at Bieniemy from Kansas City, the guy who was the offensive coordinator, right? He went to Washington. How long was he there?
Because he wasn't with. See, Eric Bieniemy made a wrong career choice. Because
how long was he there?
How long
was he there?
Ronnie Rivera got fired, so he couldn't be there no more. Once the head coach get fired, they bringing in their whole
staff.
But I'm saying, how long was he there? He was only there for a season.
That wasn't because he was black. That because Ronnie Rivera got canned.
But see, but here's the other thing though. Here's the flip side to that though, Kells. It was all kind of talk. Bieniemy could go anywhere and be a head coach. Why they ain't never give him a head coaching position?
Because
before he took that offensive coordinator position. Now they was never gonna give him a coaching position. Number one, and then number two, his background is really tarnished now because he went there with Ron Rivera, and the offense didn't produce.
You know why? Because look at you went from Patrick Mahomes to Sam Howell. Then on top of that, you went to interviews and you're not interviewing well. That was the word that was coming out. That's why Airbnb didn't get a coaching job. Then he went to college and got fired. So it's like, okay, but back to these first head coaches. If you look down the line of black coaches, the one thing they don't have is personnel. Hugh Jackson in Cleveland had no personnel at all. It was a project.
He should never been a head coach anyway.
No, he was just an offensive coordinator.
You know where he did good? He came in Vegas and won 8-8. He went 8-8, so therefore he get a starting job. Okay, Steve Wilkes haven't had a starting job. He gets fired. So it's all kinds of stuff like that. So
you disappeared, man. Kell got some technical difficulties going on over there, but I just feel like, man, they to me, they always getting put in bad situations where it's like they don't have a chance to really succeed. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I gotta give you the flip side to that.
What's the flip side?
You name me one black coach that was put as a head coach and he was set up for success.
What I'm about to say is this.
Besides Tyronn Lue.
Okay.
What I'm about to say is this. Can't nobody put you in a bad situation. You accept that bad situation. You knew what the hell you getting yourself into when you accepted that damn position. Now, you knew who the staff was. You knew who the staff was going to be. You even like Mike Brown brought about his own staff. You know what I'm saying? And Mike Brown had been fired multiple times from the Cavs. but he's a great defensive assistant coach. Go figure. Why he's out at Sacramento makes no sense to me.
Because they wasn't winning. They
was winning last year, and he had a winning. And he had a winning record going. He had a winning record.
That was some. That Mike Brown firing was some bullshit.
That was some bullshit. That was some backdoor bullshit. That was some backdoor bullshit. There was something behind. There's something more to that story, in my eyes. Because
why you think he got fired for the Cavs?
Come on, man.
No, why do you think he got fired?
I ain't talking about the Cavs. I'm talking about Sacramento.
Why he got fired for the Lakers?
Say what?
He coached the Lakers. Why he got fired for the Lakers?
Who did he have in LA?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But he had a good team in Sacramento, and the Kings felt like they should be further along in their development. Why do you think Bernie Bickerstaff got fired?
Man, they just made the playoffs last year.
Right.
I mean, I understand that, but sometimes, I mean, it's wrong to get fired. I'm not saying, but it's not if you're not producing what you think you should be producing when you got De'Aaron Fox, you picked up Rosa, and you got Sabonis, and you got Malik Monk and all them, and you barely get into the playoff, then it has to come down to your coaching style. The Cavs are 31-4 with the same personnel. And the only thing that we got rid of was the coach. Because his coaching style fit the personnel that he had.
So what was it Mike Brown doing this year that he did last year?
They lacked defense. Their defense wasn't on point. They had turmoil. The Aaron Fox wasn't playing well. The offense was stagnant.
Shit,
I mean, the offense was stagnant.
What you mean De'Aaron Fox wasn't playing well?
It wasn't like he was like playing balling like he was before. I'm just saying. But it was just out of sorts. Sometimes you lose the locker room because you keep hearing the same message all the time.
Oh, here you go, man.
I mean, that's the truth.
Here you go, man.
That's the truth. You always tell me, man, you said the same thing over and over.
Because I just mentioned losing the locker room, and you swore up and down. Oh no, ain't nobody lost the locker room out in Las Vegas. You don't hear
he
that.
He did lose the locker room.
Max Crosby came out and changed his support for Pierce.
When did he change his support? I never heard Max Crosby come out
right before he got fired last week.
Oh wow! Like he gonna support? What did he say?
I'm just saying.
What did he say that changed his support?
Hey, last year he was up. He's a good coach. You know what I'm saying? We gonna run through the wall for him. This year is something completely different.
They ran through the wall for him. It was they played the Raiders played well. They just couldn't win because they had no quarterback.
No quarterback, no running
back.
They
lost 3 running
back. Wide receiver, they defensive end got hurt.
And let me wait a minute. Hold up. Everything that y'all saying is what? Is that the coach's fault? No. Injuries is not a coach. It's not the coach's fault.
Okay. Kevin Stefanski was out there coaching 34th stringers. We only won 3 games.
Is that his fault?
Hey, we went to the playoffs last year with 5 different quarterbacks at 11-6.
Is that Kevin Stefanski's fault this year?
It's not all on Stefanski, no.
Because last time I checked, ain't no 4th stringers about to be beating no 1st stringers anything.
No
anything.
But in some way, a certain percentage of that is on the coaching staff. Why? Because these are 3rd stringers, which means you pulled them up off of your practice squad, and you've had them on your practice squad for not just this season, but you've had them on your practice squad last season and the season before that. So how are they not developed? How is DTR still coming to the games unprepared to play quarterback? How is that? Who does that fall on?
Okay. All right. I'll give you DTR. But I don't give a damn if they practice squad players or not. Like, they could be developing throughout the season or whatever it is. They still out there going against Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Burrow, Chase Brown, Mike Gesicki. Man, they ain't about to do nothing with them. I don't care what players Kevin Stefanski call or any coach, period. They ain't about to do nothing with them. Hell, look this past one Saturday against the Ravens. They had their number ones out there. We had our 3s and 4s, and we got mollywop. They ain't about to do nothing with Lamar and Derrick Henry.
We would have got mollywop if we had our ones out there.
I mean, okay, my point. But I think it would have been a closer game at least. You got your 4th string out there, they getting smacked. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, even when Mike Tomlin got the job in Pittsburgh, he came into a already set up situation going into Pittsburgh, and he just maintained that success. And they was and the organization was constantly giving him the personnel and talent that he needed to keep him successful. Yes, he did have to do his part, which is coaching them. But I just feel like we need more minority coaches, black coaches, to be put in situations where teams is already set up to win. I always go back to even the Golden State Warriors. Mark Jackson built that damn team. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? But then they handed over to Steve Kerr because Mark Jackson didn't. That's a whole other story we ain't got to get into. Yeah, but we know why he didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, keep us in position to where, get us in the position where we set up to win and not have to.
Not just that, cuz. Not just that, right? We gotta be more conscientious about the positions that we're accepting anyway. Because
it's like damn. If we don't take them. If we don't take them offers, when are we going to get the opportunity to get one?
But what I'm saying is this: you can't call me and say, "Dog, I got a coaching position for you. You're gonna be coaching the Detroit Lions next year. We firing old boy." I know the Detroit Lions is set up with staff. They set up with players. They set up with everybody.
But that don't mean
hell yeah, I'll take that position. But guess what? That don't mean that they playing for him. But that don't mean they'll play for me like that. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is we got to be more conscientious about the roles and positions that we are in, these opportunities that we are willing to take. Because all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? And just because the opportunity presents itself, it's a few other opportunities. Sometimes these teams is waiting to see who's gonna take these opportunities so they can go hire. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else. When in all actuality, they probably wanted to hire you. So if you passed up on that, if you passed up on the Cleveland Browns job, and Andy Reid about to leave, and it's Patrick Mahomes there. But let's just say, for instance, you get 2 calls. Andy Reid about to retire. The Cleveland Browns just called you at 9 a.m. and you getting ready to accept that position. And the Kansas City Chiefs call you and say, "Hey, we're gonna offer you some bread to come in and coach these Chiefs." Because Andy Reid you're gonna go take the Chiefs job.
That's the only reason why you're gonna take the Chiefs job because of Patrick Mahomes. But that don't mean.
But I'm saying your team is set up for success. You don't have to build it.
But that don't mean you're gonna win.
It don't mean you're gonna win, and it don't mean you're gonna be successful. So what I'm saying is we got to be mindful and weigh our options when it comes to taking these positions. Because just because it's
that's not reality though.
Wait a minute. The reality is this: the Rooney Rule mandates that black coaches are interviewed and hired. It doesn't specify how long they get kept. This is all about affirmative action. This is all about diversity, equity, and inclusion in the NFL.
That's every coach. When you sign on the dotted line, don't mean you sign for 5 years. Don't mean you'll get to 5 years. That's every coach.
But to your point, it's a lot worse for a black coach. So
Because we don't have the opportunity.
What I'm trying to tell you is
a black coach is not going to get that Patrick Mahomes job. He's not. We're gonna have to start. We're gonna have to start from the bottom and prove ourselves.
From the
I
bottom.
was just using it for an example, man. But
you can say a semi. Look, you can say a semi team. Like for instance, Aaron Glenn.
Shit,
Aaron Glenn might get the.
Aaron
Glenn might get a job.
Todd Bowles in Tampa Bay.
But Todd Bowles paid a price to get that job at Tampa Bay. And guess when he got the job? Guess who he got as his quarterback? Tom Brady. And then he lucked up and got Baker for real. And Baker didn't play well. Yeah. Tom Bowles have been on the chopping block too, because that's what they was talking about afterwards.
Yep.
So we're not getting that opportunity to coach good teams. We have to take the Arizona Cardinals with Steve Wilkes, the goddamn Cleveland Browns, Hugh Jackson type stuff, 0-16 with nothing. Yep. Because we have to prove our point. You know, Mike Tomlin had fucking Ben Roethlisberger.
Yep, he came in. He might be the only one that came in that I can remember that came into a situation as a black coach.
And he is the only one. He is the only one that was successful because he won a Super Bowl.
He earned it from being the DC of the Minnesota defensive back coach of DC of the Minnesota Vikings.
Right.
He earned that. Steve Wilkes earned his job for Arizona, being the defensive coordinator of the 49ers or what. Steve Wilkes was in defensive coordinator for everybody in the league. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We have to, what go change is a black coach gonna have to take somebody from the bottom and bring them up to the top. And then that's when it gonna stop. Right now, they see the black coach.
And that's fucked up.
I mean, I know it's fucked up, but that's how it gonna change. Somebody gonna have to change that narrative. You know, somebody like Aaron Glenn is the hottest DC coordinator and head coach out there right now that's as colored. You know what I'm saying?
Not okay, take him. Take him. Let's see what coaching jobs could be possibly out there. We know the Giants bringing back Dable. And they
Jaguars.
Why?
Jaguars. Okay, Raiders.
Let's take Jacksonville. You get Aaron Glenn that job. Who's the quarterback? Trevor Lawrence.
That's a decent quarterback, though.
Decent quarterback. Running back, Travis Etienne and Tank Bigsby. Wide receiver, he got Brian Thomas
Jr.
Yeah,
Brian Thomas Jr. He got Gabe Davis.
Then he got a nice little tight end Ingram. He got Christian Kirk coming back.
Okay.
And then Parker Washington shows a little bit of something.
Okay,
so
that's good.
And they got a pretty solid defense.
Okay, that's a good situation. Let's see if Aaron Glenn get that job, or do he get a job like Tennessee?
Requires his Kell. Tennessee is just need a quarterback because their defense is okay. And
they always had a good defense, always.
And guess what? Aaron Glenn best.
Quick update. Cavaliers down by 7 into the first quarter, 32-25.
I thought they were gonna be up. That's what
they're down by 7.
Shea got what? 11?
Shea got 8 right now.
Jalen Williams got about 9.
Jalen Williams got 7 right now. And leading the way for the Cavs is Jared Allen got 6, Garland got 5, Wade got 5, Mobley 3, Donovan Mitchell 0 points, 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 1 for 3-point land, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. So they'll get it together though.
I think New England,
they down 9 now.
I think New England. Oh shit! I think New England might be a good job for Aaron Glenn because they got a solid defense and his forte is defense, and he got a nice little quarterback in Drake May.
I don't think Drake May their future quarterback though.
Who?
You say you don't think Drake May who future quarterback? The Patriots?
Drake May had a good rookie year.
I like Drake May. I like Drake May. I like Drake May.
Consider the only wide receiver he had was Jalen Pope and Keyshawn what's that dude name? Booty.
Keyshawn
Booty.
Booty.
Yeah.
And that's it. And Ramondre Stevenson had a
I
bad
mean, you
year.
gotta put some respect on Demario Douglas' name. No, I'm just playing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Pop. Pop was nice, but they go out and get a bona fide number one wide receiver with Jerry May. They gonna be all right. They won more games than we thought they was gonna win. We was talking about 3. They won 5.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just hope we can see a day to where, you know, we see more black coaches being put in better situations to maintain their jobs and not lose them
I got a question.
after one season.
Do you think Jerron Mel was fired because he didn't lose that last game to keep that number 1 pick?
That's a good question. That's a possibility.
We saw it done with old boy from Houston. When Houston won that last game and gave Chicago the number 1 pick. Couple years
ago. Who they gonna pick at number 1 though?
What?
Who they gonna pick at number 1?
Who, the Patriots?
Yeah. I mean, for
anybody.
real, who they gonna pick?
Travis.
You got the number 1 pick. You can pick anybody.
Travis what? Okay. So you got the Browns.
They damn sure won't go pick no Shador.
Oh,
if you saying Drake May is Drake May is their quarterback of the future, then so they damn sure won't go pick no Shador.
So you got Tennessee, Browns, and the Giants. The Giants is picking a damn quarterback.
Yeah, Giants picking a quarterback.
So who at 4?
The Raiders.
The Raiders definitely picking a quarterback.
Yep.
New England at 5, right?
Something like that. Yep.
5 and 6. Yep.
So that's where Trevor Hunter might go. Number 1 pick, you gonna pick Travis Hunter, or man, look, this draft right now is on defensive backs, defensive tackles, and DN. And your running back, you can get any running back in the 2nd or 3rd round to help you out this year.
You better take Darboy with the 1st overall pick. Tell him, Dar.
I ain't taking Genty. He's not Adrian Peterson.
Tell him, Dar. Another update. Cavaliers now down 37-33, down 4.
Damn, that was quick. We was down by 11.
They're down by 4 now. Moving forward to some NFL, man. A lot of people wanted to see it. I know I wanted to see it myself, but unfortunately, we was unable to because Saquon Barkley decided to sit out. Should he have went after Eric Dickerson all-time rushing record? Yes or no? Considering the situation, especially the Eagles was in, they had their spot locked up. They couldn't go no lower, no higher. They're trying to get players back that was hurt. Jalen Hurts, get him back. AJ Brown was nursing the injury. So, sometimes players and teams, they think about, okay, what do we need you most for? The playoffs or you getting this rushing record? Yeah. But should Saquon Barkley have went for the record? Kells.
Hell yeah, I would win for the record. Hell yeah. It's no if but coach put me in.
Yeah, I probably would have gave him at least a half. If you ain't got it by halftime.
If I can't get it in the half, and I'd have been more petty than anything. It's against the Giants. Oh, hell yeah. You let me go and I'm busting 2,000 and then I break a record on my team that drafted me. Oh, yeah. I'm petty. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would have been something.
Look, I'd have been in my uniform coming out. I'd have ran on the goddamn field.
That would have been something to see against the Giants, but in all actuality, I mean, in a nutshell, we need you for the playoffs.
Man, look, that record been 40 years. 40 years.
Wait, it's been hold on, exactly.
40 years.
I get it, Kell. I get it. It's been up there for 40 years. Yeah, I know.
Ain't nobody
40 years. 40 years.
Ain't nobody gonna remember Saquon Barkley because he won 2 or maybe if he don't go to the Super Bowl. But guess what? I broke Eric Dickerson record. I broke a 40-year record. What everybody gonna say? Saquon, you a bad dude. Now you know what they said? Well, Saquon only got 2,000 yards. You know how many other people got 2,000 yards? Adrian Peterson, Chris Johnson, and Eric Dickerson. And you telling me I'd have broke that damn record. You know how you know what made me
hey, look, just like you talking about being petty, who's to say the Giants wasn't gonna be petty and pop him one time and tear that leg up?
You know the
so he couldn't play in the playoffs.
You know the first okay, and why you think Tampa Bay was so high up to give Mike Evans that goddamn record?
Yeah,
they was winning.
Yeah,
they could have just nailed the damn board.
Baker was like he was kind of it was good, but he was kind of upset that Bucky Irvin scored that touchdown.
Yeah, he was mad as hell. Like, you saw he was like this. Man, you ass, you should have fell down.
Hey, but they got 30 seconds. Baker said, "Fuck that, we passed it. We get it to Mike Evans."
He told the coach. And they was only down by 7. He could do an interception. The ball could have popped up. I was so happy Mike Evans broke that record. I started clapping.
No, he ain't breaking. He tied it.
He was tiny.
He got his 1,000 yards, so he got that $3 million.
And plus, he did something that no other wide receiver done in history besides Jerry Rice.
Yep.
11 straight years over 1,000. That means something.
It do.
You're going down in history. I mean, everybody gonna remember you winning the Super Bowl. Okay, you won a Super Bowl. That's a team sport, but sometimes you got to be selfish. Damn it.
Yeah, I probably would at least been like, give me a half, coach. If I ain't got it by halftime, then pull me out. Then pull me out, rest me up.
He's not gonna rush for 2,000 yards next year. You never know. You only get one shot. I'm Eminem now. You only get one shot.
Oh my God, man!
You better talk to me. She had one for the record, or he did the right thing to rest his body up and get ready for the playoffs.
I'm conflicted, man, because I understand a 40-year-old record, Eric Dickerson, history books. You know what I'm saying? A big bag behind that, man. Look. Part of me would have wanted to be selfish, man. So to some extent, I would have wanted to be selfish too. But at the same time, I do understand that the Giants could have been petty because hey, they mad because I didn't win in business. I didn't win to the Eagles and been successful. So hey,
I'm playing. I don't give a damn. They can jump at my leg, nigga. I jump over people backwards. So I'm playing.
Hey, you can't do that every game, Kell.
Hey, this game I'd have been. You don't think Saquon? Deep down, Saquon.
Deep down, I know he wanted to. Deep down, I know he wanted to.
It's the team that you got drafted by. They lowballed you on a pick. They lowballed you on money. They played Daniel Jones.
Keep this in mind. Remember, he did it early in the season. I believe it was one game early in the season where he could have broke a record. I think.
Yeah, and he said
and the coach was like, "You want to go back in? Don't say to get the record." He's like, "No, let the young boys eat. No, let the young boys eat."
Man,
this ain't the first time. This ain't the first time. But Eric Dickerson the record though.
I don't think
I gotta try to go for that, man. At least give me halftime.
I don't think Saquon is. I think he's a very humble young man, especially after seeing his wife and family on the field with him, giving him a hug. I think he lead a very humble lifestyle, man. So he got a little bit more appreciation for the game than somebody that is out to get as much as they can out of it. Don't get me wrong. I would have loved to see him break the record. Don't get me wrong. But if that's not what he wanted to do, that's not what he wanted to do.
Ask Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was out there trying to catch Saquon.
I know it was. Hey,
he was. He was.
A day late and $1 short.
He was.
Hey, man. I love Saquon humbleness. You know what I'm saying? I love it. And I mean, that's a great thing. And sometimes God bless you to be there because of your humbleness. It was the only one. He was blessed to try to break the record because after all the injuries he's been through, after all the stuff they've been talking about, Saquon ain't this. After you paid a quarterback that you weighed but didn't want to pay me when I was the whole offense in New York. And then when it came to free agency, you lowball me. I went to the rival. Now look at them. They fired the damn GM. Oh yeah, I'm breaking it on you, bro. I mean, I'm humble. I'll be humbly after I break the record.
Yeah, it was like I'm gonna shit on you. Pardon my French.
Look,
Sometimes,
I ain't gonna lie. Again, I would have been like, man, give me a half. At least give me a half. If I ain't got it by halftime, all right.
Yeah.
How many yards did he need? 100?
You need 101.
101.
That's the closest that anybody ever got. 101. He should have broke the record. See, if his ass would have went in there when he was trying to break the record, he would have had to worry about this. He probably could have just rushed for 30 yards.
Hey, you know what? For real, I wouldn't have been surprised, man, if he did get in the game and the Giants just let him go ahead and go from one end of the field to the other, man, to get that record and he could go on home.
I went down now. I ain't gonna be wanting to be known to get the record broke on me.
Another quick update. 44-42 OKC.
We good? We good?
My bench play.
I know Donovan Mitchell better get it together, man. 12 minutes, 0 for 6 from the field, no points. Our bench ain't doing shit really either. Ty Jerome got 7. Matt Strus got 9.
Shit, that's what 16 points.
LeVert, nothing. Okoro, nothing. Niang, nothing.
What about Sam Murray?
Sam Murray is hurt.
Or when he get hurt?
He been hurt for the past couple of games. He ain't got nothing either. Dean Wade got 5, Mobley 10, Allen 6, Garland 6, Donovan Mitchell 0.
Oh, that's good.
That's what we losing to that. Somebody
Mitchell
just
ain't scored yet.
That's what we losing to that for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell ain't scored yet. But yeah, Saquon, man, I would have went for that record at least at halftime, man. But unfortunately, Eric Dickerson, just like the Miami Dolphins record of being undefeated for a season. You too, my friend.
One more thing that we can move on. Eric Dickerson was rooting against them.
He was.
That's another reason why I broke it.
He was.
He didn't want him to break the record.
He said it, man. Eric, he ain't gonna get it. That's another reason why I want him to break the record.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Like he was like, hey, listen, he ain't got to play. I don't give a damn. We got some NFL wild card football happening Saturday. The playoffs is here. Unfortunately, our Brownies not in it. But we got some interesting matchups. We got Saturday, we got the Chargers and the Texans, Ravens, Steelers, Sunday, Broncos, Bills, Packers, Eagles, and Washington and Tampa Bay. Which one of these games is the most intriguing game to y'all? And then we're gonna give our predictions for all the games, NFL wildcard games. Which is the most intriguing matchup this wildcard weekend? Dar.
Vikings and the Rams.
I saw that game.
Why is that? Why is that the most intriguing to you? The most intriguing game of the week?
Because
the Rams too.
The Vikings win. They on their way back to Detroit for the 3rd time, and I want to see that game, man. So it's personal reasons why you saying that game, huh? I want to see that rematch.
Mine will be Tampa and Washington.
That's gonna be a good game.
The reason why I want to see how Jalen Daniels play in the playoff because it's a different type of breed. His first year.
Is in Tampa too? Is in Tampa?
And then this is the question: if Baker could be really elite, like he want to be, he got to win this game against a rookie quarterback.
Baker going home, baby.
If Baker lose this game, woo!
Yeah. So I think Tampa gonna win it.
You think Tampa Bay gonna win?
Yeah.
I got Washington.
That is gonna be a good game. Because I want to see really, how Tampa Bay.
I can't even take Washington. Gotta take Tampa.
How Tampa Bay play Jaden Daniels.
Was at home.
And can the Tampa Bay Buccaneers corners cover
Mike Evans and Jaden McMillan?
No, I'm saying if Tampa Bay corners can cover
Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin and Zacchaeus, who's been coming along the past couple of weeks.
Even Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz, and then they got also Eckler back now.
Coming back.
So, but as you said too, can the Washington defense stop
Baker,
Mike Evans and McMillan, who've been coming along? So that is a very good game. Me, I'm gonna go with that Bills Broncos game. in
that
Buffalo.
would be my second one. That would be my second one.
I would look. You talk about rookie quarterbacks and these young boys. Bo Nix had a heck of a season. Denver got a good defense against the rush and the pass. Buffalo got a good pass defense. Like, it's very tough to pass on Buffalo, but you can't run the ball on them.
Yeah.
You got Josh Allen, MVP candidate, maybe MVP favorite in some eyes, against Bo Nix, Sean Payton, Sean McDermott going at it. I think in Buffalo too. I think that's going to be the most intriguing game to me, Buffalo and Denver. I can't wait to see that game. I can't wait.
Now, I understand. Jalen Daniels, Bo Nix, two. They're the only two rookies in the playoffs, ain't they?
Jalen Daniels, Bo Nix. Let's see.
You talk about like rookies, period.
Rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah, they're the only two.
Yeah.
Ain't no other rookie quarterback. If you're talking about rookies, you could have Larry McConkey from Las Vegas.
Those two games are going to be very, very pivotal for Rookie of the Year.
No,
I think Jaden Daniels got that locked up.
I called it. I said he's gonna get Rookie of the Year, but it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real pivotal. It could be a factor. Let me say it could be a factor in who get Rookie of the Year.
You said Jaden Daniels gonna win Rookie of the Year?
I did.
We gotta look back on that. I don't remember that because I was on the Jaden because you was talking about Washington was only gonna get like 3 or 4 wins.
Kell, see, you talking at the beginning of the season. I just said now a few shows ago, towards the end of the season, I said, watch, I got Jaden Daniels for Rookie of the Year. And you like,
see, what Dar saying is
he can change his mind.
I had a loophole. I waited until the mid-season to see him playing good to give him that.
Like I said, that's like I said before.
But he ain't called it at the beginning of the season.
He ain't called it, so it don't count.
Kell didn't call it at the beginning of the season either.
Who?
Run the tape.
I said Jaden Daniels was gonna be better than Kane Williams.
You ain't
say nothing. Okay, you might have said that, but you didn't say nothing about Rookie of the Year. This conversation.
I did say Rookie of the Year.
No, you did not.
I said
you did not.
I did.
No, you did not. No, you did not. Go back and run
the
tape.
You did not.
Go back and run the tape because when I came on the show,
JJ McCarthy.
When I came on the show a few weeks ago, about a month ago, I said I like Jalen Daniels because we was talking about MVP, and I said I like Jalen Daniels.
He said at the beginning of the season. At the beginning of the season, you didn't call Jalen
Kell
Daniels.
They called out at the beginning of the season.
I did call Jalen Daniels.
No, the hell you didn't.
I called Jalen Daniels and Bo Nix.
No, you didn't because you've been on Bo Nix jock all season.
Who?
You.
So let me ask you a question. Then why was I on Bo Nix jock all season if I didn't say it in the beginning?
Kell, didn't say nothing about
Kells wasn't on Bo Nix at the beginning of the season. He said Bo Nix was going to be a decent quarterback. Kells wasn't on Bo Nix until Bo Nix started winning.
We didn't have a Rookie of the Year conversation at the beginning of the year. Go back and run the tape.
He wasn't on the Bo Nix train like that until Bo Nix started coming along in the middle of the season. But he did say Jaden Daniels was gonna have a better season than Caleb Williams.
Yes,
He did say that,
he did.
and he did say Jaden Daniels was gonna win Rookie of the Year.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
No, he
I
didn't.
also said that my
Run the
dark
tape.
horse,
Run the tape.
of the year would have been
Run the
Bo Nix.
tape. Because if he said that at the beginning of the year, if he said that at the beginning of the season, then why did he switch up and say, nah, I think Bo Nix might get it a few weeks ago? Go run the tape.
Because Bo Nix was playing well at the Justin and what's his name?
No.
I said he had the potential to win it. I never picked Bo Nix to win it.
No.
Just like you.
No.
You just said Jaden Daniels. You didn't pick Jaden Daniels to win, so I can't switch up either.
We didn't even have a Rookie of the Year talk at the beginning of the season, Kell.
Yes, we
did
did.
No, we did not.
Yes,
You was talking about J.J. McCarthy and all
yeah,
that.
because you was on JJ.
Sam Darnold was playing.
No, you was
Sam
on.
Darnold wasn't even playing. The only
You was
reason
on the
Sam
JJ
Darnold
McCarthy
played because
train,
I
he got
dog.
hurt.
I said JJ McCarthy. I said JJ McCarthy might start, but they was gonna end up starting Sam Darnold. Everybody knew that.
J.J. McCarthy got injured. That's the only reason
That's
Sam
why
Darnold got
Darnold started.
played.
Because JJ McCarthy got hurt.
JJ McCarthy wasn't gonna start this season.
They were talking about starting J.J. McCarthy.
They had Sam Darnold. Come on, man.
They weren't even thinking.
That's a given.
You didn't know Sam Darnold was gonna play like this.
Nobody did.
Nobody knew Sam Darnold was gonna play
I
like
just
this.
knew he was gonna play. I didn't know he was gonna play like this. He was gonna start over JJ McCarthy though.
No, we said me and him was like,
Go back and run the tape, man.
How Jefferson gonna get any rings because we don't even know who the quarterback gonna be.
Run the tape.
Facts.
Run the tape.
That's the reason why I didn't pick him in the fantasy draft because I didn't know Jets was gonna be like that.
You ain't say nothing about no damn Jaden McDaniels winning Rookie of the Year because number one, we was talking about MVPs.
No, we
at the
wasn't.
beginning of the season. You ain't say nothing about no damn Rookie of the Year.
We was talking about the Rookie of the Year because he asked, "Do you think Caleb Williams gonna win Rookie of the Year?" I said, "No, I think Jaden Daniels gonna win it."
We sure did.
Then we was talking about the records. We was talking about the records. Everybody was like, "Why is gonna be sorry?" I said, "If Jaden." I said, I remember. I said, "If Jaden Daniels."
man.
Did I say this?
No, because if you get selective memory. You get selective memory.
I'm gonna have to agree with Kell on this one.
No, cuz don't vouch for that. Go show the tape. Go run the tape.
I said, "Is Jaden Daniels?
Go run the tape. Go run the tape. Go run the tape.
Washington gonna make the playoffs." I said that.
He sure did.
Kell, go run the tape.
Look, the one thing I do not do is I do not go and front run nobody. I stick with.
Go run the tape. Go run the tape. I'm gonna tell you like you tell me. Go run the tape.
Okay, and I'm gonna tell you like you tell me how much you got.
How much you got?
Darn, that'll be one you lose, man. That'll be one you lose.
Bet it then.
Only one I ain't gonna give him. Only one I ain't gonna give him is the Bo Nix. He wasn't no Bo Nix at the beginning of the season.
I said my dark horse. My dark horse was Bo Nix. I said my dark horse would be Bo Nix.
You didn't start doing the Bo Nix high on the Bo Nix train
until week 7.
I about to say 6 or 7, something like that. But
I can admit that. But I say he might be the dark horse.
But you did
say tape, man.
Jaden Daniels will have a better season than Caleb Williams.
What you want to bet?
And Jaden Daniels will win Rookie of the Year.
I don't forget too much of nothing, Kell.
Bet 50.
Huh?
Bet 50.
Bet 100.
Bet 100. You want to go 200?
I get it on this action. Shit.
You said bet 200.
You want to bet 3, 4, 5?
Yeah. Look, I get it on this action.
Let's make it an even band then, Kell.
Man, I ain't gonna take your 1,000. I ain't gonna even take your 1,000. I ain't gonna even take your. That's easy. That's easy money. That's easy. We ain't better, honey.
Run the tape.
So I believe that show was the football season started September. We started having these talks like
August.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, August. So I'm gonna go back to August and look, and then
because he simply asked the question. It was simple. Do
I
you
did.
think Caleb Williams will be Rookie of the Year?
I did.
Simply asked that question.
I did.
And I said, no, I think Jaden Daniels going to be Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
He simply asked that question.
Yeah, I did.
So are you sure you want 100? Are you positive? 1, 2.
I'm gonna let you have it. You right. I'm gonna let you have it. You right.
But I would still find it.
That tape.
I would still find it there. And then when I do, Dar, Kells, whichever one y'all is wrong, which Dar,
They just be wrong. We don't owe each other.
Don't.
You gotta make a public apology to the other one on the show.
Hey, if I'm wrong, I would do that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a problem with apologizing.
Me neither. But that was the question stated, and we both did like Caleb Williams, so we weren't gonna pick Caleb Williams. So the next bet was Jaden Daniels, because you was talking about JJ McCarthy.
I was high on JJ McCarthy. I was
exactly,
but I knew he wasn't going. It was no way he was going to play this year. I didn't believe he could be Rookie of the Year.
You did also say JJ McCarthy was going to start for the Vikings.
You wanted JJ McCarthy.
I said that he was going to start.
Oh, I'm definitely pulling it up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna try to do it tonight. I'm gonna try to do it tonight. I'm gonna go back and look at it and bring all that up. Predictions for this weekend. We all got Chargers, Texans.
Oh, that is a hard one because it's in Texas.
Not for me. And
I'm going with the upset. I'm going with the Chargers.
I got the Chargers too. That ain't no upset.
It's an upset because
I got the Chargers.
Hold on, time out. How is that an upset?
Because they're in Houston.
I got the Chargers.
CJ Stroud might come out of real funk.
I'm not about to drive down that street with you, Kells. I ain't about to do. We all got the Chargers. Steelers, Ravens.
I don't like neither one of them motherfuckers.
I got the Ravens.
I got the Ravens too.
But wait.
They playing in Baltimore?
Yeah, they're in Baltimore.
I don't know, man. For some reason, I got a feeling the Steelers gonna upset.
So you pick the Steelers?
I hate picking them.
I got the. Well, let me go back to the Chargers. I got the Chargers winning that game. 24-16. I got the Chargers winning.
I got the Chargers winning 2017.
2017. What you got on Dar?
The Chargers?
Yeah.
I got the Chargers winning 31-20.
31 points. I got Baltimore winning 28-17.
I got Baltimore in a close one. 27-24.
Dar.
Jason Tucker wins the game on the 50-yarder.
He been having a bad season too. Not a bad, but he been having a not so Justin Tucker season. That will be a picker upper. Who you got? You said Steelers, Dar?
I got the Steelers 17-14.
I can see that in a low scoring game.
Yeah, division game. You know how the division games can be. Broncos, Bills. I'm going with the upset to take Denver. I got Denver.
What's the score?
I got Denver 31.
Damn.
31-28.
Damn.
I got the Bills. I got the Bills 35-10.
Woo!
No, I got Bills Mafia winning 21-14.
21-14.
On this still throw 2 touchdowns to Courtland Sutton though.
I think they're gonna get to Josh Allen a little bit. I think they're gonna pick off Josh Allen about 2 times. One might be a pick six. I see Bo Nix having a good game. What's gonna concern me is the ground attack for Denver. Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who go get the bulk of the work, or between McClarkin, Esterman, and Javonte Williams. I don't know. So, but yeah, I still got Denver 31-28. Then we got Packers, Eagles in Philly. Packers, Eagles in Philly. Dart, who you got? Who you got it with the score?
I'm going with the Eagles at home, man.
What you got for score?
24-17.
24-17 Philly.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Eagles too with this one. I'm going with a very low scoring game because I don't think. Well, it depends if they start Saquon.
Is Jalen Hurts playing?
That's the thing. I think
he might.
If Jalen Hurts don't play, I'm going with Packers. Fuck all that. So
I think Jalen Hurts playing.
All right. If Jalen Hurts play, Eagles 28-24. If he don't play, I'm going with the Packers 28-17.
Jalen Hurts playing. I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles winning 27-17. I got them winning by 10. If they're able to contain Saquon, they might have a chance. But on the flip end of that, shit, Philly got to contain Josh Jacobs. Jacobs was third
in
rushing yards this season.
You know what concerned me about the Packers though, for real, is who gonna be their main wide receiver?
Yeah, Christian Watson done.
Yeah, he done for the season. So you got
it's gonna be Jaden Reed,
Dobbs, Reed, and Wicks.
You're gonna see a lot more Tucker Kraft too being involved more often now since Christian Watson gone. In the last game of the weekend, no, not the last game. Tampa Bay, Washington. Who y'all got?
I got Tampa Bay 28-21.
All that bullshit you were saying about Jaden Daniels, you gonna still take Baker, huh? That's some bullshit.
That's
some bullshit. No, I don't want to try to clean it up. All that crap you said about that, you still take Baker. Dar, who you got? Washington.
Who my favorite player?
Washington or Tampa?
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna take Tampa at home. Baker been in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They Mike Evans at home. Tampa Bay play a lot tougher at home. Baker play a lot better at home. Jaden Daniels, that's gonna be a good ass game, man. I'm gonna say it's low scoring though. I'm gonna say Tampa win by 3 points. 17-14.
Ooh.
No, I'm sorry, 24-21.
I'm about to say that's real low, but that game gonna be high scoring.
I'm going with the young boy, man. I'm going with Jaden Daniels and Washington in this game, beating Tampa in Tampa. I think
you setting up your parlay, ain't you?
Nah. I like Jaden Daniels, man. And for real, if Watson would have started off the season as a starting quarterback, shit, it would have been him and Jaden Daniels neck to neck for Rookie of the Year. Michael Penix Jr. But
true.
I get on that later. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Jaden Daniels, man. I think he's in a groove right now, man. Like he making plays with his legs, he get rid of the ball quick. He not making too many bad decisions. I like how the Commanders playing, and I ain't taking nothing away from Tampa. I like how they playing too. Baker fired on all cylinders. Mike Evans having, as we stated earlier, another tremendous season. Bucky Irvin, woof! That's gonna be the Bucky Irvin. Yeah, That's gonna be the X factor of that game. If he run crazy, Tampa Bay got a chance to win it. But I got the Commanders. I got them winning 31-27 Washington.
That's gonna hurt Baker.
uh,
I said that would hurt Baker. I said that would hurt Baker.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt Baker. The last one, Vikings Rams in SoFi. The Vikings got the better record, 14-3, but the Rams are division winners, so they get the home game at 10-7. Who y'all got? Vikings, Rams.
I got the Vikings.
What score?
What score?
I got the Vikings. I got the Vikings 27-14.
What you got, Kels?
The way the Vikings ended the season is kind of alarming to me. You know, when they play a good defense, the Rams defense is pretty nice. The rush, Gerard Burst and them boys come after him. And Sam Darnold holds on to the ball too much. So with that said, I am going with the Rams with the upset.
Ooh.
It will be because I think Stafford, Puka Nacua, and Karen Williams and Cooper Kupp, I think they go figure a way how to exploit Minnesota passing defense. So the score will be 30-28.
30-28. Close
Yeah.
game. Before I get
got a
mine,
question, Kills.
Yeah.
Who's gonna guard Jefferson? Who's gonna guard Addison? Who's gonna guard? Who's gonna stop Aaron Jones? And who's the other receiver? And the tight end.
TJ Hawkinson.
TJ Hawkinson. And who's the other receiver?
Naylor.
Okay, I'll tell you. His name is Verse. Verse. And who goes? I can't turn around. Who gonna stop Puka Nacua? Who gonna stop Cooper Kupp? Who gonna stop Karen Williams?
It's gonna be a good game.
Before
But
I
think the Vikings pull it out.
Before I get mine, it's halftime of the game. Cavaliers lead it by 3, 62-59 at the half. Kell, you said who gonna stop Puka, Kyron Williams, and Cooper Kupp? Man, Cooper Kupp ain't been Cooper Kupp since coming back from that injury. I should know I had him on my team. I don't know if the magic with him and Stafford is gone now, and the magic is Stafford and Puka. I don't know, but I would like to see Cooper Kupp finally have a good game. If Cooper Kupp is able to have a Cooper Kupp type game, or maybe a little bit less, I think this could be a real close game with the Minnesota Vikings, a good game. But with that being said, that's a lot. That's a lot to ask for. I think Brian Flores try to come in with a game plan to where they are containing Puka Nacua. Not saying you're going to stop him. He's still going to get his receptions, his targets, his yards. But I'm going with the Vikings, and I'm going with the Vikings winning big. I got the Vikings winning 31-10. 31-10 in SoFi against the Rams. 31-10.
You know the reason why I picked the Rams because I watched that game Sunday against Detroit, and Detroit didn't have no pass rushing, and they were sending odd blitz, and Sam Darnold wasn't picking up the blitz. He was pressure. He hold on to the ball too much.
Speaking of Detroit, they should have David Montgomery back for their first playoff game as well.
Man, let me just say something about him real quick. Man, that man is an Iron Man. He's the only damn person I know that can come back from a damn knee injury every time. Every time he get his knee, but he either playing or he tore his PCL, didn't he? It wasn't a sprain. It was his MCL.
Did he tear something? I don't think
he tore something.
I don't know. But it's good to see him. It's good to see him be able to come back and get ready for that next game. But I got the Vikings in a big blowout win, 31-10. Before we get up out of here.
Does that cover all the games?
Yep.
Chargers, Steelers, Bills, Eagles, Tampa Bay, Vikings. You know what? I'm gonna go with you, cuz Washington on the upset.
I don't think that'll be an upset though,
They not favored.
because Tampa Bay
They'll-
is at
they'll-
home.
If it's on the neutral field, I think they'll be even.
If there's in Washington will be
Washington will
favored,
be favored.
but it's in
I
Tampa
don't
Bay.
think so.
I don't know, man. I think y'all might want to put some respect on Washington name for real.
No, I like Washington. I love Washington. I like
I
it.
just don't think Washington will be favored at home.
I love
Over Tampa Bay.
Not against Tampa Bay. I don't think so.
Washington got a better
If it was
record than
Atlanta-
Tampa Bay.
If it was Atlanta, then yeah. But
Atlanta.
Tampa Bay, no.
Washington got a better record than Atlanta. I mean, than Tampa Bay.
I get it, but
And they won bigger games than Tampa. To be honest,
Baker Mayfield hot.
Baker Mayfield was hot, and they lost
Baker
twice to
Mayfield
Atlanta.
is real hot. Right?
Jaden Daniels hot too. Daniels hot too. So,
yeah.
before we get up out of here with the NBA season, man, 36 games, 35, 36 games into the season now. Who y'all think is the most disappointing team thus far in the season? Kills, you laugh, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and go so you get this out. Who the most disappointing team?
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Man, stop it. Are you sick? Go ahead. You just a hater. You mad because I'm GOAT. I'm GOAT. You just a hater. But why you say them?
No, because it's not the Lakers. I was just trolling Dar. That's all. It's not the Lakers. It's the most disappointing team in the NBA for real is the 76ers for me. It's Philly. Because they brought over Paul George and they got Maxey and they got Embiid. I mean, I know Embiid been out for a minute or two, but he been back. And I feel as though that's the team that can really do something if they just get their cohesiveness together. But it's the 76ers. The Lakers is what I thought the Lakers was gonna be. So
who's yours, Dar? I can agree with Philly a little bit by bringing over Paul George, signing Maxey, hopefully getting a healthy Embiid, but it just went south from the beginning of the season. Who you got, Dar?
You know what? With all the hype after last year's playoffs, them supposed to be able to bounce back and, you know what I'm saying, be competitive this year. I'm gonna say the Heat, man. Your whole organization is in shambles right now with Jimmy Butler. That's a shame. Last year they was in the playoffs. This year they're not going nowhere. They're not competitive.
They're number 6 right now in the East.
they in the playoffs.
They're in the playoffs right now
with the turmoil.
They won't be. Trust me.
They might even get better if they get rid of the albatross Jimmy Butler.
They won't be.
For me, I'm gonna go real quick. For me, I think the most disappointing team, and I'm gonna piggyback off something you said, Dark, coming from the playoff run they had last season. I'm gonna go with the Minnesota Timberwolves right now.
That's a good one.
Sitting at 19-17, 8th in the West, coming off the season they had last year. You would thought they would be. We was talking coming to the season. We was like the top teams in the West. We was looking at Dallas, Minnesota, Denver, and
OKC.
You know what I'm saying? And right now, the way things looking is just like it's just OKC right now. All the other teams we just said, OKC. You got Houston number 2, well Denver number 4, Memphis number 3. That's a shocker. No, Dallas in at number 5, number 6.
I said Memphis always played well. Last year was because last year everybody got injured.
Everybody got injured last year.
But we knew what that trade with Karl Anthony Towns was gonna do. We knew what
it wasn't toughen them up.
Yeah,
but they probably losing cats outside shooting because they don't have no 3-point shooter besides
You gave up point production for defensive toughness per se, and getting back a Julius Randle.
No, you know what? Really
gotta wrap it up.
Okay. What really disappointing is Anthony Edwards, and that's another time.
And they're just playing good basketball. But great show. Appreciate everybody tuning in on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Appreciate everybody tuning in on the Deepest Spivey Network. Continue to keep supporting that channel as well. For myself, Darn Kells, y'all stay safe. We're going to catch y'all Friday, same time, same place. Deuces.
Man.
Ballin' like the Cavs, we